So for the first time in what I'd say the last 4 years as an Arsenal fan, I have this very strong conviction that Arsenal could actually beat Liverpool at Anfield. I know it's something that is very difficult for most clubs to say, just because Anfield is literally one of the worst places to go to get a result. But there's something happening at Arsenal, especially this transfer market and building off of the last few seasons. First of all, we haven't lost at Anfield in the last 3 years. It's been draws. Yeah, you can argue that it's one of those draws we could have lost, but we didn't lose. But there's something that's happened this transfer market that gives me the confidence as a fan. I don't know if you feel the same way too, that we could actually go to Anfield and beat Liverpool. One thing I know for sure is that our players also feel it. There's just this the amount of players we've signed, the confidence being with the team, and the fact that Liverpool is kind of not really still shaky at the back. I feel like this match just sets itself up for an offset. I do strongly believe that Arsenal will beat Liverpool. Now, of course, this is just how I feel. Doesn't mean that's not going to happen. If we get a draw, I'll take it. Anfield is a hard place to go to, but keep an eye out for that. It just might be the game, you know. Now, of course, if that happens, prepare yourself for what I call a 6 pointer, because I really, really would doubt that Liverpool will come to the Emirates and beat Arsenal. Very few big teams can do that right now with the current team. Okay, I don't want to start with saying there's obviously here we go for Hincapie, who's joining from Bayer Leverkusen. According to Fabrizio, it's here we go. Piero Hincapie joins Arsenal from Bayer Leverkusen. Confirmed agreement in place for 52 million euros plus 10 million sell-on as Hincapie will travel. I think this is going to be a loan for now, and with the option to buy. But there's some talk around if it's compulsory option to buy or it's optional for Arsenal to trigger it if we like him. That's fantastic. I mean, again, I'm not going to lie and tell you I'm an expert on the player. I'm not. I've just watched YouTube videos of the guy. I know people who watch him who said, "Oh my God, he's a fantastic player." Great. This guy, if he's everything the YouTube university says he is, I think it's a great addition to the team, and it's going to be what I think would be our first choice left back, with the MLS being his backup. This automatically means Calafiori will become a backup for Gabriel. So if that's the case, we are stacked, guys, at the back. Every single position has a worthy backup. I think we've built probably one of the strongest defense lineup in the league for sure, and if not in Europe. I don't think there's any other team in Europe that has this type of depth. When it comes to defenders, we could bring on every single position. Saliba, Mosquera, Gabriel Calafiori, Piero Hincapie, MLS. You go to the right-hand side, you have Timber and you have Ben White. Phenomenal. I don't recognize my club. I really don't, but I'm not complaining. I'm super excited. This is the new era. I think it's fantastic. Hincapie, from everything we're seeing, looks like the big deal, obviously. So now, obviously, with him signing means that Kivio goes to Porto. Hopefully, we can sell Zinchenko. Let's talk about him going to Marseille. There's also Rhys Nelson possibly going to Crystal Palace. There's Faber maybe going to Stuttgart. And where else again? Lokonga. Not sure where he's going to. So there are a few players who still need to leave Arsenal for us to completely say, this transfer market is a success, because we can't have all this many players in the squad. Again, there's something transformational going on at the club. It leads me to a point I was going to make earlier. There's old Arsenal, but this is the new Arsenal. I think Andrea Beta has created what I call a new Arsenal. Guys, old Arsenal, it won't surprise me if we kept Zinchenko and just carry on like that. It won't surprise me we would have waited for Tomiyasu to come from injury. It won't surprise me that we will go into the season. We just have hoping that Gabriel Jesus will come back at some point without a striker. It won't surprise me. We'll go into the season with Martinelli and Trossard as our left side option. It won't surprise me that we won't have signed Nodgard as part of the underfans with Mendy and found a way to get Lukonga to stay. That's old Arsenal. And Rebecca is building a team that is ruthless in every single, that's top quality every single position. And of course, this means that Mikel Arteta himself needs to adapt to whatever this is. And I expect Arteta to be ruthless. I expect him to be mean in quotes, meaning put Arsenal first, not play emotions. Put Arsenal first, Arsenal wins. I think, guys, this is the new era. We have to get used to it. I think it's fantastic. Now, Andre Beta is my sign of the season. I think he's just what he has done for the club, this transfer market. I've supported Arsenal all my life. I've never seen this before. I've never seen a transfer market like this. This is transfer market on steroids. We literally have solved every single weakness that we have, except for the left-hand side. Even though I think Eze is fantastic, he will play our left-hand side. I'm still not confident with the backup they have. Martinez and Trossard don't excite me as backup, but everywhere else, I think we are fully stacked. It's incredible. Like, I didn't see this. At the end of last season. But it was interesting when Arteta said, thinking about the next season gives him goosebumps. Could this be what he was talking about? If it is, man, I feel the goosebump too. I don't recognize my club. I really don't. I'm so excited. This is new territory for me as an Arsenal fan. I'm used to being the team that doesn't get everything they want. Now we have everything we want. So I cannot for lack of me complain. Again, it goes back to squad depth. Everything this is just pointing to the amount of depth we have as a squad. I don't think any other squad has. Even Liverpool doesn't have that kind of depth. Okay? It's incredible. It's incredible. And I think that's the winning formula to win the league. You have a solid first team, you have a top striker, you have a solid defense, and you have a squad to support that first team. There are too many games to play this season. There's the Champions League, there's the Premier League, there's the Carling Cup, there is, of course, the FA Cup. So there's a lot of games to play, and just like, because the amount of load and pressure, you can see injuries already happening across the Premier League as well. So we already have 3 suffered. So it's not going to be easy for anyone to go into the season with a light squad. It's not going to. You need a big squad. I think that's what's going on. This is what Beta and Arteta are doing, and I'm here for it. Going back to Anfield, about the Liverpool game. In terms of lineup, I do expect that Timber. I expect Timber to start. I do expect Calafiori to start, just because Nkapie won't be eligible to play. Obviously, Gabriel, Saliba partnership. In the middle, I've said this before, I'd play Mikel Merino, Rice, and Zubimendi. I won't play 10. If I'm going to play 10, it has to be Eze. I'm not sure Odegaard is going to be back. I watched Mikel Arteta's press conference. He says he's working hard to be fit for the game. So maybe start off the bench, give him a rest there, let Eze play, and play Martinelli on the left. But if Odegaard is going to play, obviously Eze moves to the left-hand side. Now, I keep saying Martinelli. For some reason, Martinelli turns up against Liverpool. I don't know why. I have no logic behind it, but somehow he does. He has quite a number of goals against Liverpool, shockingly. But he turns up pretty much all the time. So it won't surprise me if Odegaard is injured, Eze starts, Martinelli on the left-hand side, Madueke on the right-hand side, and then Gyökeres. But I think it's a good game for Max Dalman to be on the bench, to come in at some point. If we're going to sub Madueke for whatever reason, bring Max Dalman on to run the channels and basically create stuff for Arsenal. So I think it's gonna be incredible game. But guys, I'm excited. I'm super excited, man. Like I said before, I don't recognize this club anymore, but I'm not complaining. I'm super excited. I think it's a fantastic time to be an Arsenal fan. Nobody has seen this before. I haven't seen this ever. Never seen this type of transfer market before. So transfer window for Arsenal. It's phenomenal. Kudos to Arteta. Kudos to Beta. Kudos to the Crockies for supporting Arsenal. So it's fans are excited. I can't wait to eventually go to the Emirates as well and see for my watch a game live. Definitely going to get the AZ jersey for sure. I'm gonna attend it. If I go to the Emirates next time, I'm definitely going to do that. So if you're not subscribed, guys, please subscribe, like, share. Share your thoughts in the comments. I definitely get back to you. And I want to say thank you all. I appreciate everything. Thank you, guys. Bye bye. Cheers.